Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Terence Crawford did what he had to do. Absolutely destroyed Kell Brook with a fucking jab. And after a slow start, not even looking that good the first 3 rounds. Brook was actually doing okay. And man, he just got destroyed by a jab and he never recovered. Crawford made relatively light work of a former champion, but hadn't been in an elite fight in about 3 years. And even though Crawford is almost the same age as Brook, he's the younger, he's the fresher, he's the more confident, he's just a better fighter. And he proved tonight that he just had the best win. He beat up Crawford the worst he's ever been beat up in his career. Terence Crawford just made easy work of Kell Brook within less than 4 rounds. It took Errol Spence 11 rounds, coming off a knockout loss to Golovkin. In Golovkin, it took 5 rounds. But definitely Kell Brook is not the fighter from 4 years ago. He's been beaten to a pulp. He's been submitted. Confidence not what it once was. And he still shows he has some left physically, but durability-wise, that shit's gone. Especially now, trying to squeeze back down the welterweight. He got knocked out with a fucking jab. Crawford, he's a beast. He's looking good, man. His performances, he's knocking guys out, knocking out naturally stronger guys. You might just have to say that he's the best welterweight in the world, even though he doesn't have the strongest resume. But right now, I say Terence Crawford's the favorite in a potential Errol Spence fight. I need to see how Spence performs against Danny Garcia to see if he's really even anywhere near his old form against the one he showed against Brook and against Mikey Garcia and others, and against Sean Porter. But right now, Crawford is the more impressive fighter. He's putting on more impressive performances. Would Crawford have gone the distance against Mikey Garcia? Crawford just continued to put on good performances, and yeah, man, he's starting to make even a believer out of me. I think he's possibly the best welterweight in the world. I wouldn't pick Keith Thurman to beat him. Wouldn't even pick Errol Spence to beat him. Only an old man Pacquiao would really have a legitimate chance of beating Crawford. But even he might have enough at that stage of his career. Crawford just destroyed Kell Brook in less than 4 rounds. Impressive knockout, another good victory, another notch under Crawford's belt. He's definitely a legitimate top welterweight, true WBO king. And he's continuing to, put on some good performances, knocking motherfuckers out. I can't knock that. 33 and undefeated. He just needs a significant win to solidify his legacy. But time is running out. He's getting up there in age, so he needs that fight sooner rather than later. But right now, I would say he's the favorite until I see something spectacular from Spence against a top opponent, which hasn't really happened outside of Brook, who came off a knockout loss going into that fight. But congrats to Terence Crawford, did what he had to do. He was a legitimate heavy favorite for a reason. I expected him to stop Kell Brook, and he did it in much faster fashion than I thought, more explosive fashion than I thought he would. And he did it much quicker than I thought he would. Good shit to him. He moves on. And let's see where he goes from here, man. Don't think Top Rank can deliver that big fight. So he's possibly going to be out and maybe become a free agent. And hopefully he gets some significant fights in his career. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the performance. Is Crawford the #1 welterweight in the world? After that performance, he most likely is. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.